Hello everybody and welcome back to another few scatty days in my life. I would do a day in the life, but at the moment it doesn't feel like I have enough going on to do a full day. So I think it's best for me to take you along with like the most interesting parts of my week. You know what, I thought about not making this video and like trying to think of something really like unique to film, but honestly I don't think that content goes down very well with you guys, like sort of audition tips, that sort of thing, like how to be a musical theatre performer. I think you more enjoy my kind of lifestyle and like what comes with it. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do. But yeah, it feels like my life at the moment is at a bit of a standstill. I was watching my friend Jana's TikTok the other day and she said it felt like she was living in COVID times, I think because she's auditioning and there's not much going on. And I couldn't agree more. I feel like I'm doing lots of alone time, lots of like getting outside for my 10 minutes of exercise or whatever it was. And yeah, just seeing friends like as and when I can, definitely not socially distanced. My friends are very talented, busy human beings. And so to see them when they're like on a show schedule or whatever is pretty hard. So it's quite a dead time, so I worry it's boring. And suddenly I'm in London. Wish it was that easy. What I'm saying is I don't feel like there's much going on at the moment, but when I think about my favourite YouTubers that I watch, excuse you, that I watch consistently, I would literally watch them watch paint dry. And I'd probably still be invested. And I know some of you aren't here for like my life and that sort of casual vibe. You just want to like know the goss and know about the industry and know when I'm working and everything like that. But I would hope that there are a few of you at least that are here for whatever content I create. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this one anyway. Today I am back in London town and I'm meeting up with my incredible bestie Rue. You already know them, you've already met them several times. But if you're kind of new around here, Rue is my best friend ever. They are on the Kinky Boots tour at the moment playing an angel and they are absolutely incredible. If you haven't got tickets to the Kinky Boots tour, it's probably coming somewhere near you, so book those tickets. Rue is absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, I'm going to meet Rue. They are currently at class in Pineapple. Even though they're doing like 8 show weeks on tour, they are still working hard. They are just go, go, go. Like I've never met somebody who works so hard in my life. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go and pick them up. I have not done a dance class today. Okay, I have arrived. I'm just around the corner from Pineapple, and if you're familiar with the area, like this is just such a peaceful place to come and wait. If you're waiting to go to an audition and you don't want to be like around everyone, it's got like little chairs and it's just like beautiful around here. I mean, there is construction work going on at the minute. I think this is like a new Guinness factory, I think. Anyway, guys, it was my birthday yesterday as I'm filming this and I am 27. How do I feel about that? Actually really good. Let me take my sunglasses off. I think when you turn 25, it's quite, oh my God, like I'm not a child anymore. Like you should feel that at 21, but I just didn't. I was just like, I don't know, just having the time of my life, like experiencing new things, like coming out of uni, not really knowing where I was going, who I was, like new into the industry, very like little lamb feels. Then when I got to 25, it was like, oh gosh, like I'm nearing 30. Now that I'm 27, it doesn't feel like I'm that close to 30, if that makes any sense. Like I feel like I've still got a really long time until 30 comes around. So yeah, I feel good. Anyway, I just had a lovely day in the sun because it is absolutely gorgeous weather. Had steak for dinner, went for some drinks, sat by the river. Like it was just absolutely gorgeous. But I didn't get to see Rue, so that is the purpose for the visit today. Not that we ever need a purpose to visit Rue, but yeah, I think we're gonna go for maybe a drink or a coffee. Probably some shopping is going to be involved, so stay tuned. It's gonna have sound. You were given instrumental. You were given.
I thought you were gonna go. Oh, here she is. Or something.
Okay. Should we try again? Ready? Oh, here she is.
You need to come back here in 3 to 4 working days.
I don't.
3 to 5 working days. Somebody has to come back here in 3 to 5 working days. Yeah.
For what?
To pick up something for you.
Are you
super
joking?
wide for the minute.
Are you joking?
No. I hope you like it.
What is it?
What is it?
From Lululemon. That's
why don't we go
expensive.
try it out?
Really?
They didn't have colour I wanted to get you. So that's why I was
Excitement.
gonna buy you the one.
Yay.
And so it was here. And then be like, but you take it back, and I ordered the white and we ordered the opposite colour. And then they were like, yeah, but you can't order from
I love the smell.
Like-
A birthday bun.
Yeah.
I got a bit carried away there, but basically Rue has got me a pleated like tennis skirt.
Yeah.
What happened?
I got myself in the eye.
Pleated. Rue got me a tennis skirt, but they didn't have my size, so anyway, it's on order. I'll probably film me like trying it on and
Yeah,
everything, so
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Famous story is that when Lise booked Greece,
when Lise
booked Greece, you borrowed my tennis skirt.
Yes, and that's what got me the
And
job.
that got you Trixie,
Trixie-
Cover Frenchie that
yeah.
turned into Frenchy Fridays.
See.
So God bless.
The
So I thought
origin
It was
story.
a queer poetry. I know. I'm very good on your trivia, list trivia.
Yeah. Now we've got buns from home, and we're going to try and find some sort of outdoor drinking area.
Yes.
And we're in Covent Garden.
So we just go to Soho House and say, let us in.
Let us in! So nowhere could really house us. I feel like as soon as the sun comes out in London, it gets just heaving everywhere outside, doesn't it? But anyway, I feel like this is a better alternative. We've just got tins of gin. We're sat in the flowers in, what's this called, Rue? Embankment.
Embankment Gardens.
Embankment Gardens. We've got snacks. We've got our buns from home. I can't wait to try these.
I'm so excited.
Wait, oh no. Oh no, it doesn't.
No.
And then we've got mini eggs to put in a popcorn.
Oh yeah, hoping they melt. I'm gonna leave them out.
And then Rue also got me this spray, which actually smells really nice.
Duty free.
Oh yeah, from the Glasgow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rue
Look,
came
it's
all the way
actually-
from Glasgow this morning. La da 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 da.
What a beautiful day to be on the earth.
Okay, this is the cinnamon one.
Let me hold. No, you did. You managed. Is it good? Wait.
Oh, like the aftertaste is
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of cinnamon. That's not too cinnamon-y.
it's not too sweet. It's more like actual flavour.
Yeah. You know when something's like really cinnamony, like churros at like Winter Wonderland? Can't stand it because it's just like overload of flavour, but this is really good. This is, what's this one called? Chocolate
hazelnut.
Chocolate hazelnut.
Chocolate hazelnut.
I've never tried this one before. I tried the other one.
Yeah.
I can't even get my gob around it.
That says something, isn't it?
I don't think I got enough of what I was meant to have.
Yeah, you got most bun.
Yeah.
Mostly bun, no filling.
We should have had the cinnamon one last.
Shit.
Okay, I'm now in Urban Outfitters, and there is nothing that I want more than to be like a cool bandana girl. But I don't know whether it suits me. Can you guys let me know? Potentially it suits me. I'm not really too sure. Let me know. I'm going to walk around the shop and see how I feel about it. Good evening, everybody. How are we? It has been a few days. To be completely open and honest with you guys, I've had a little bit of a medical procedure where I needed like a few days to just like sit and do nothing. But I'm okay now. And yeah, hopefully I can start doing a little bit more over the next few days. Honestly, guys, I'm getting to the point. I mean, I've had to be sort of sitting around doing nothing over the past few days, but like in my life in general, I'm getting to the point where I am bored out of my mind. Like, I'm somebody that can't sit still at the best of times. Like, I have very little in my life going on. It's getting a bit much now. And it's only been like a few weeks since I stopped that crazy audition schedule. And yeah, now I feel like banging my head against the wall because I'm just so bored. I did take myself for some retail therapy today though, so I thought we could do a little bit of a haul. I do have teaching coming up, but my availability block that I said for like moving into Ez's house and being like readily available in London isn't until next week. So definitely soon I'll have much more of a structured schedule, but for now I'm just sort of dossing about. Let's do a little haul. Okay, so I actually went to IKEA. Obviously, I'm moving into my new room this next week, which I'm going to do a full vlog of, hopefully. Honestly, IKEA didn't impress me. I didn't find anything that I wanted, really. One thing I did find is
Actually, Ez, if you're watching, just skip like 10 seconds. I found this vase, which I think is really nice and minimal. Basically, my plan was to buy Ez some flowers as like a congratulations, like here's some lovely flowers to put on your dining table or whatever. But I thought she won't have a vase, probably, so anyway, I got a vase as well. And then the only other thing that I could find in IKEA that I actually wanted to buy, that I was drawn to, are these bloody sandwich bags. When I tell you I use these for literally everything. Say I'm like halfway through a pastry and I want to save the rest till later. Sandwich bag. Like I keep like 3 in the bottom of my bag at least. And then like any toiletries that I feel like I'm gonna leak in my bag. Any snacks that I'm taking out for the day. Say if I want to take popcorn, which is one of my favourite snacks, and I've only got like a big bag. Sandwich bag. Honestly, these ones are the best as well. Love. And then my mission for shopping was to get some nice tops. If somebody says to me, Alicia, do you want to go to the pub? I'll be like, yeah, but got nothing to wear. Honestly, I don't really own many nice tops. And if I do, honestly, I've probably had them for years and they're not trendy at all. I mean, my fashion sense is little to none at the best of times. But anyway, I was like, let me just go and try and find some nice tops. And I found 2. If the selection was there, I was planning on buying like 6 or 7, like that's how dire my situation is in my wardrobe. I just find it so hard to find nice tops. Does anybody else? Please, if you know where to find nice tops, give me recommendations below. So I actually ended up getting both tops from Bershka. Top number 1 is this like kind of lacy mesh, what's this called? It looks like macrame, like it's just like a little vest and it's backless. I thought that was giving like lovely summer vibes. And it's just a bit more dressy, like you could wear like jeans and a heel and you'd look fine, do you know what I mean? So yeah, we like her. She was $17.99 and I got it in an extra small. Also, why am I sat on the floor? I'm always sat on the bloody floor. Like there's this big sofa right there and I'm choosing to sit on the floor. Yeah, good. Also, when I'm watching TV, I just sometimes like sit on the floor with my back against the sofa. Does anybody else? No, I didn't think so. Anyway, top number 2 is this one. It's like a little boob tube moment with a little skirt. This is very different and edgy for me. And this top is probably not even edgy at all. But for me, like this little fringe bit makes it a little bit more unusual. I'd probably just go for a plain one normally. But this is actually very flattering on. And it's like a khaki colour. You can't really see it that well in this light. But this was £15.99. Great price, I think. So those are the 2 tops I found. And then I went into Uniqlo and I found these shorts, and I've been seeing these everywhere, but on websites like Shein and Temu, and honestly, like I really don't want to buy from websites like that, but look at them, they're so cute. And I thought like a big baggy t-shirt, maybe I can find a t-shirt with like this colour sort of in it, like a vintagey looking t-shirt, kind of half tuck. I think that will look so cute for the summer with these little shorts just popping out the bottom. So yeah, these were from Uniqlo and they were £19.90, which is pretty expensive for something like this, I think, but they are really cute. And then if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that I really love the Abercrombie & Fitch straight leg jeans, because as somebody with my body type, it's ridiculously hard to find jeans. Like I'm at the point where I'm like, let me just create my own brand and design jeans that actually fit curvy girls. And I don't mean curvy like I'm plus size, like I am a very petite woman, but my proportion of like waist to hips and legs is, I don't think, your average proportion, because every shop I go in, jeans do not fit me. They're either massive on the waist or too tight on the leg, and it's very frustrating. But my Abercrombie & Fitch jeans have got like a hole in between the legs, like where I'd been like chafing as I'm walking. Like it's just like got this massive hole in it now, and kind of fuming because they are £70, but I've had them for probably like a year, so fair enough. But anyway, I was looking for maybe a cheaper alternative because, as I said, unemployed. And honestly, these ones from Uniqlo are a win. They may be a little bit tighter than I'm used to around the thighs, but they're still quite flattering, and they also make your booty look really good. So would definitely recommend these. They are the drapey wide flare jeans, but they're not really flared, and they're just your regular like wide leg looking jeans. And these were £34.90, so a lot more affordable than the Abercrombie ones. I will say that these don't feel as good quality, but even the Abercrombie ones got a hole in them, so we shall see. I also just wanted to talk about the whole job work thing at the moment. I've been getting a few questions in my comments saying like, what is your usual job that you do in between? Sort of like, what the hell are you gonna do for 2 months or whatever it is? I have been lucky enough to work self-employed for the past... How long has that been? Yeah, for the past 2 years. So my professional CV as somebody who doesn't act and is looking for customer service jobs or, you know, retail jobs or anything like that is so bad. Like, it is terrible. I feel embarrassed applying for jobs with my CV right now because it looks like I've not worked for the past 2 years. Like, and I've just been sort of doing what I'm doing now and not having a job. When I present that to, like, say, a cafe or a front of house or whatever like that, they're looking at it and they're going, so what have you done for the past 2 years? And I go, oh, you know, I'm an actor. And then they see that I've probably had each job that I've done for maximum 6 months. And then they go, right, so if we employ this person, she's just going to leave. Which is true. And I'm like, it's also very difficult for me as Alicia and my moral compass to get a job knowing that I'm leaving, to do an interview and meet these people and get to know these people and sort of hide from them that I'm leaving. And, you know, if I am honest and say, look, I only need this job for 2 months, they're definitely not going to give it to me. So I'm just a bit stuck. But my jobs that I've done before, when I have had jobs that aren't acting, is I've done lots of front of house work, but I will never really recommend front of house work because for the majority of places that you can work, you're required to do 8 shows a week, and that is all of your evenings pretty much, bar a Sunday or bar a Monday, whatever day they have off. So then you basically spend your whole day, every day, waiting to go to work, and I found that really, really hard. And I'm somebody that if I've got something to do, like later on in the day, I really struggle to be productive and proactive in my day because I'm sort of waiting. So I'd spend my whole day waiting to go to work pretty much. And also my friends that work 9 to 5, I never saw them at all because we had just opposite schedules. So I wouldn't necessarily get a front of house job again, to be honest. I did work for Disney Theatrical Group. I did Frozen, and I would be selling merch basically, and they gave the opportunity to do a long shift on a Sunday, I think it was, and it was like the delivery shift, so I would get in a lot of my hours then and then wouldn't have to work so much like little hours throughout the week. Also, the other thing with front of house work is you spend so much money, it depends where you're living. For me, when I was working front of house on Dear Evan Hansen, I would commute from Sidcup in Kent, which is where Bird College is, and I would pay kind of, I think it was like £8 return. So that's already sort of like basically an hour's earnings that I'd be spending on just the travel. And then you'd only work 4 hours, or what is it, 3 3/4 hours. So then you're actually just like, the maths isn't mathing, it's not making sense. Other than doing those front of house evening jobs, I haven't really done anything else. I mean, COVID was a whole different scenario, but we won't go into that. A lot of my friends work in gyms, like One Rebel and Soul Cycle. Apparently they employ lots of performers, so they allow you to do auditions and stuff, and it's very easy to swap shifts. Also, you then get your gym membership for free, I assume. So that is a big expense taken off your month. Don't get me wrong, I have looked at things that I can do over these next couple of months. Not so much that I desperately need the money, because I've done quite well over the years, like building up a bank of savings to like have my back whenever I'm in situations like this. But for me and my mental health, I need to be doing something and have a purpose, else I will lose my mind. So as I said, teaching workshops is a big thing that brings me joy, and I've managed to book in a fair few over the next couple of months, so I'm really, really excited for that. And if I'm coming to your school, then I'm really, really, really excited. I can't wait. And then I found this company which was recommended to me, and it is like a property viewing service. So you are self-employed and you basically assist property viewings, and you don't have to have any property estate agent-esque qualifications. You just basically need to be a trusted person who can learn about a property and then take people around. It's like a third-party thing, so estate agents would employ that company who would provide people. So I'm currently going through applying for that because they work on a self-employed basis and you can pick up shifts whenever you want and say no to shifts whenever you want. So I think that will be ideal for me. I'm struggling at the moment though, because obviously I'm living in London for a couple of months leading up to starting rehearsals for my new show. But my legal address is in the Midlands, so there's no point me changing my legal address for 2 months when my address when I go on tour will be back in the Midlands. Like, that's just my base. So anyway, they're like, how can you work for us in London when your address is Wolverhampton? Like, something's not adding up, and they're getting like red flag energy from me. So I'm trying to figure that out, but they've pretty much said like, here's a job offer, we just need to clarify your address. So fingers crossed that doesn't get all messed up for me and I just have something to do, because honestly, I'm losing it, guys, I'm losing it. Today has already been eventful. Spilt toothpaste on me. Am I going to change my t-shirt for my run? No! We're back on the running, guys. It's been about 5 or 6 days, so definitely more than I should have had. Nike Run Man is going to be very angry with me. But I'm just going to pretend that I didn't have the days off and we're going in with a 4K today. Shouldn't be too hard, should I? Also, why do I look like this in a hat? I just want to be like a cool running hat girl. But no, I look like Luigi. I do. Anyway, today I'm going to run in a park called Gunnersbury Park. It is beautiful and it's quite far from here, I won't lie. I'm gonna walk there as like my warm-up, do a little stretch and then get going once I get to the park. So yeah, come with me, I'm gonna take you along, it's gonna be great. Also, guys, TV at the moment, we need to just have a discussion. We need to talk about Black Mirror. I've only watched like 3 episodes, but let's have a chat. And also, Married at First Sight Australia. Oh my god. Hello, I've just arrived at the park. I'm just walking alongside it here. It's just so lovely and I feel like this is really going to help me running somewhere kind of beautiful like this. Also, running on streets I don't think is very good for my knees, so I'm going to try and do some running on grass and see how I feel. So for my birthday I got tickets to see a band called Lawrence in concert, and they're probably one of my favourite artists right now. If you don't know who Lawrence is, please do type it into Spotify and just have a listen. Some people might say my music taste is a little bit crap, and that's because I like mostly like old school music, like 70s, 80s, 90s is more my jam. Lawrence is sort of a band that gives that 80s or late 70s vibe. They love like a brass feature in their songs and they're just like super feel good, and I don't feel like artists do that these days. If you're looking for a song to reference, type in Do You Want to Do Nothing With Me by Lawrence and you'll see the vibe. But anyway, I'm going to see them in concert, and so there is some albums and songs of theirs, because I'm quite new to listening to them, that I don't really know that well. Oh, I've got a massive shadow on my head, sorry. So yeah, I'm just going to listen to some of the songs that I don't know and do some running. But yeah, this is the park. How lovely. It is very, very hot today. It's like 16 degrees. Probably should have worn sun cream all over my body, but hey, at least I've got it on my face. But yeah, it's very hot and I am loving it. Is this the start of summer? I don't know. I hear it calling me. Oh my god. Run complete. Oh my god, that was horrific. How people do marathons, even half marathons or even 10Ks, I have no idea, because that was so hard. One thing that Nike Run Man said that helped me though was 50% of running isn't being a good runner, it's being the best teammate to yourself you can, which sounds again very cringy, but Nike Run Man is a romantic, you know, and I will do this for him. But yeah, I found if I say like, oh my god, I hate this so much, I hate running, my pace actually gets slower. And my pace is slow. If anybody's got any tips on how to speed up my pace, then it is more than welcome. I am currently doing 4K in 26 minutes, which I don't know whether that's good or bad. So if you do know, if you're a runner,
Come on, help a girl out. Also, I don't think it helped today that it's really, really hot. Like, this t-shirt felt too much to have on my body today. So, yeah, I was getting like really hot on my head and sweaty, and I'm wearing a black cap. That's probably not a good idea. Whoa! Anybody see that wildebeest that just tried to attack me then? So yeah, there was a lot, and I didn't have any water with me. I just glugged water before I came out. This is feeling really a nuisance now that I'm trying to do longer, because I can't like swing my arm properly, and it's also just got a load of junk in that I don't need in my bag right now. So yeah, definitely need to invest in a running belt or vest. Again, if anybody's got any recommendations, please let me know. I'm just going to take a lovely stroll back now, and maybe I'll stop in a shop for a Pepsi Max. Oh my god, £1.40. Is that a joke? £1.40 for a can? That is daylight robbery. Let me go and get a bottle. Oh my god, am I like living in another world? A parallel universe? £2.15? Oh my gosh. This is robbery. I might also treat myself to some flowers. Orange roses, they're so cool. £3.50. Let's do that. Ah, crispy Pepsi Max. The life. Also, this is your sign, gals. Go out and buy yourself some flowers. £3.50 from Sainsbury's or whatever. They'll bloom and they'll look lovely and full. And just put them in a vase and just look at them every day. It's the little things. I got back, I showered, and then I got bullied on TikTok Live. No, so when I go on TikTok Live, there's normally a group of about 30 people who always join me, probably watching this video right now, and honestly, chatting to them is just so lovely, and they're so funny, and I just enjoy catching up with them, to be honest. I haven't posted on TikTok in a while, and when I haven't posted on TikTok in a while, I feel guilty, and then I do like a live to try and just keep people engaged, I guess. But anyway, as I was on the way back from my run, I went on TikTok Live for like half an hour or whatever, and I decided to cut my flowers and arrange them on TikTok Live. Honestly, like, it just kept getting worse and worse. I kept cutting more off, and then like it genuinely, it got really bad. I took all of the leaves off, and I don't know whether you're meant to take all of the leaves off, and anyway, they ended up looking like this. It's not the best. I feel like I either needed more flowers or a smaller jug, but there we are. They are making me feel happy. It's just the people of TikTok were saying, no, she's cutting more off, she's cutting more off. And honestly, we just had a real belly laugh. So anyway, thank you if you join me for the cutting of these flowers. I think they look cute, and they're gonna sit in the kitchen, so that'll be nice. I'm now starving. I just looked in the fridge and my avocado is gonzo. So I'm just gonna have eggs on toast, probably have a cup of tea and biscuits after that. While I'm doing so, let's talk about Black Mirror. Oh my, I assume you guys have watched it. If not, what are you doing? You simply must watch Black Mirror. Episode number 1, I was like, it is so good. No spoilers, but it's basically about subscription services and how expensive they are. And it's this woman who has a tumour on her brain, and there's this new technology, and the only way that she can be like conscious again is to get this technology, and it's basically running her brain on the satellites, and it's all a subscription service, and it's really expensive. It's basically taking the mick out of Netflix. How Netflix have known what this first episode is about and let it happen, because it is literally a commentary on subscription services like Netflix and what Netflix do. But I just love Black Mirror. There are some episodes like in the series over the years that have been a bit like, oh, didn't really like that one. But I absolutely love all of the different concepts. I think the writer is a genius. Also been watching Married at First Sight Australia, the new season, and I have literally binged that. Let me know in the comments below if you do watch Married at First Sight Australia. And I won't give too many spoilers away, but it's basically like a reality show in Australia, and they have a UK one as well, and I think maybe they have an American one, where two strangers get matched on like science. It's very Black Mirror vibes, and they get married and they do like a honeymoon and like get to know each other. It's really, really good. If you're looking for like a binge-worthy, drama-filled, just like trash TV watch, then that's definitely for you. Also, top tip when making scrambled eggs, if you like scrambled eggs, make like pretty much fried eggs first, and then take them off the heat, and then just like mush them up.
I feel like you get more like runny yolk texture in your scrambled eggs, and it's real good. Little new vlog segment here, cooking with Alicia. Finished the last of my tiger bloomer, which was the bread of choice this week. I'm also gonna make myself an iced coffee. One of my top flexes, I think, is being able to use a coffee machine like this. I feel like I'm really good at it. Let's do it. Although it is just an iced coffee, so I'm not like frothing milk and making like gorgeous patterns. It's just iced coffee. Oh, I overcooked my eggs. How satisfying is this? Wow. 18 grams of coffee beans in the top. The irony is I don't know what any of this is called, using this little thing. And we're gonna warm it up with some hot water through it. We're gonna make sure this is dry. Then we're gonna grind the beans. Use this little spiky thing, make sure there's no chunks of coffee in there. What's this called? A tamper, I think. We're gonna just squish it down. I'm gonna do it on the side over there on the little mat to make sure it's nice and flat. Bob is your uncle, Fan is your aunt. Espresso cup. Yeah, big chunky ice cube. One big pump. Boom, in the espresso. Oat milk. Espresso goes in. I love doing my scrambled eggs with smoked paprika and sriracha. Sriracha. I don't actually know how to say that word. You know what I'm talking about. Bloody lovely. Just what you want post-workout. Let's taste the coffee as well. Can't beat it. Guys, I think I'm going to end the vlog here, but thank you so much for joining me. I know these vlogs are a little bit boring, but I hope you're here for the long ride to my next show. Stay tuned for some really wholesome moving in content with Ez next week, and we're going to be like decorating my room, painting, choosing decor and everything. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy that, and I'll see you in the next one.